Coming up, Ipswich Council extends post-flood rates concession, Ipswich Arts Awards returns in 2023, First Nations cadet swaps finance for nursing, new economic development strategy light on detail, and the Bremer River bristling with Mary River cod. It's Friday, December 16, 2022, and I'm Alan Roebuck. Welcome to Ipswich Today, which acknowledges the traditional custodians of the land on which it is produced and pays respects to elders past, present and emerging. This podcast is supported by Kinetics, people-powered web hosting trusted by Australian businesses since 1999. In the last episode for 2022, it's a roundup of local news which you can mostly use. Ipswich City Council has extended its relief measures for ratepayers still experiencing the ongoing effects of flooding from earlier this year. Nearly 800 properties were identified as impacted by the 2022 floods. This latest round is a $250 rates concession for the October to December period and will be provided to residential owner-occupied ratepayers where the relevant flooding impact dwelling continues to be uninhabitable. Skateboarders, BMX riders, scooter riders and kids of all ages now have a dedicated place in Redbank Plains after Stage 1 construction finished this week on the Recreation Reserve Skate and Youth area. Planning began in 2016. To the untrained eye, it's a bit hard to see where the cost of $3.9 million went, but the skate park is now complete and will no doubt be very popular during the summer school holidays. Ipswich Arts Awards return again in 2023, providing a spotlight for aspiring and recognised Ipswich artists across a diverse range of categories, ranging from traditional acrylic to oil to new media. Held annually since 2000 and attracting about 1,500 visitors each year, entries are open now to be part of the exhibition. 2023 award categories are painting, acrylic and oil, painting, watercolour, three-dimension including sculpture and textiles, mixed media, new media, printmaking, drawing and pastels, photography and people's choice. Entries close Tuesday, March 7, 2023. Swapping her finance job for a career in nursing, Janita Dutt has joined Westmoreton Health's First Nations nursing cadet program. Working a 9-to-5 job in finance didn't add up for Janita, who took a calculated risk to follow her mum and sister into a nursing career. Janita is 25 and an undergraduate student in nursing at Ipswich Hospital. The proud Ngawaji woman from Hinchinbrook Island spent 3 years as a finance manager before deciding the flexibility and diversity of a nursing career was the right choice. Joining Westmoreton Health's First Nations Nursing Cadet program, Janita works predominantly with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community members in the Chronic Conditions Service, which includes the heart failure and lung failure services. Janita is on track to complete her Bachelor of Nursing degree at the end of 2023. A comprehensive review of Council's response to the devastating flooding earlier this year has praised response and recovery efforts and made 47 recommendations for further improvements. According to Council, the February-March Ipswich Flood Review found it had the necessary organisational structures, resources, documents and processes in place to effectively manage disasters. Its 47 recommendations range across strategic and operational areas to further enhance the Council's response capability. Ipswich City Council has flagged a new economic development strategy and it will be launched in February 2023. While heavy on the stats, words and pretty pictures with information we already know from other sources, the new report to Council this month is very light on detail of what Council will actually do to attract new business and investment to the city. The report reads more as a snapshot in time, detailing previous council achievements, rather than a document that will actively plan and seek out new business investment in the city anytime soon. And just a quick note to the authors, the map on page 9 should be updated to replace Greater Springfield, which is not an official place name, with Springfield Central, so as to be consistent with the naming of Ipswich Central on the same map. Botcher's estate agents donated $1,000 to the Ipswich Hospital Foundation Children's Christmas Appeal this week. The generosity of local businesses continues to show strong support for the Hospital Foundation's appeal. It will make a huge difference to local families by providing babies born at Ipswich Hospital with the care and equipment they need here so they don't have to travel to specialist treatment outside our region. And record numbers of native fish have been released into the Bremer River. About 18,000 Mary River cod are now in the catchment to increase native fish populations and improve the river's diversity. Mary River cod is a large endemic species growing over a metre in length, and as one of Australia's most endangered fish, they are only found in a few waterways in southeast Queensland. The fish is protected, with stocking efforts over the last 10 years focused on increasing their distribution to new waterways to establish new conservation populations. And that's a wrap for 2022. Thank you for your support and for listening throughout the year. Your feedback and suggestions for interviews are always welcome. Just go to the website. Ipswich Today will return early January. In the meantime, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Ipswich Today is supported by Kinetics, people-powered web hosting trusted by Australian businesses since 1999. This podcast is also listener-supported. Please make a once-only gift or regular donation to help keep it online. Just go to ipswichtoday.com.au and click the donate button on the homepage to make a payment through PayPal. Follow and stream this podcast from your favourite app, including iHeartRadio and Amazon Music, or play Ipswich Today on smart speakers. Music is supplied by Purple Planet Music. This is Alan Roebuck. Thank you for listening.